Hi everyone, it's Alice here. I am going to do Google Plus for my social media case study. So what is this thing called Google Plus? Well, it's sort of Google's answer to Facebook. It is meant to be the thing that is supposed to kill off Facebook. Google Plus is, of course, run by Google. And at the moment, it's still in its beta phase. So that means that not all the features of Google Plus are up yet. And if you want to join Google Plus, it's by invitation only. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to compare some of the features of Google Plus to Facebook so that, people are more familiar with it. So at the moment, nearly everyone is on Facebook. Facebook is where you can share your photos, updates, links, and videos, and all sorts of stuff with your so-called friends. However, though, almost everyone is your friend on Facebook. So you've got your, high school friends on Facebook. You've got university friends who are on Facebook. You've got maybe colleagues who are your Facebook friends. And, some people might have lecturers or their bosses as their Facebook friends. And sometimes when you post something, you don't want everyone to be able to see it. So you don't want all your Facebook friends to see it. And in Facebook, it is actually quite hard to manage your privacy settings. It is possible. So you can set up all of your friends as lists, and you can, and some posts you might, only post to your university friends list and make sure that your colleagues list don't see it and all that sort of stuff. So this is my Facebook homepage, and that's my newsfeed. If you look at the side here, you've got something called lists, and if you click on the list, you'll see all of your lists. So these ones, like close friends, acquaintances, family, and all of these ones are what Facebook has created for me, and all of these other ones are the ones that I've got. So except for this one, Sydney area is the one that Facebook created for me as well. So you've got things like people on restricted profile, students, school friends, Macca's and Target, people on limited profile, and all that sort of stuff. On limited profile and restricted, like, it's almost like you shouldn't even be their Facebook friend. All those people on restricted and limited profile will basically see nothing really. So that's how, you manage your Facebook friends list. However, it is quite difficult to manage it because you first have to accept them as a friend, and then you put them into a list. And for most people, they forget to put them into a list. So all sorts of confusion can happen in terms of that. This is where Google Plus is a lot better in terms, of sorting out your friends into groups. On Google Plus, you don't have friends, you have circles. And if I go to my circles, so home, photos, profile, if I look at my circles, I've got, let's have a look. I've got people in different circles. So I can't really, at the moment, hold on a second. My screen isn't big enough for everyone to see, but you've got, like a family circle. This is my friends circle. This should be my Department of Education circle, and that should, it's an acquaintance circle. So just say, I think this was family, I think. So if I drag my sister down to here, that's it, that's family, okay? Or I can drag this person into here. So, it's really easy to drag people into circles and drag them out of circles. And if you want to make a post, so, hi everyone, you can choose which circles you want to do it. So just say if I only want to send this to people in my Department of Education and Community circle, I can just cross these people out, okay? And then I can add more people if I want to. Just say if I want to go, I want to send this to Ben Jones, okay? So I can send it to all the people in Department of Education circle and also Ben Jones only. So it's really easy to choose who you want to send the information to and who you don't want to send it to. Okay, so that is a main advantage the way I see it in terms of Google Plus. Another good thing, I guess, with Google Plus is that it's got something called a Hangout, where it's like Skype but on Google Plus. So you can have a video call via your webcam with up to 10 people at once. And I'm really excited about this because I can just see the potential in terms of education, sort of like, like running classroom sessions and stuff when kids are not at school. Another thing that's really good is that I guess is part of Google, and it streamlines a lot of your process. So at the moment, everyone uses Google for their search engine. In my workplace, we use Google Calendar, we use Google Sites, and we use Google Forms and Google Documents for whole school administration. So basically now every morning when I get to school, I just log on to Google and, all my stuff is there. So that's a really big advantage. However, I also think that this is a main disadvantage as well, because you really don't want one company controlling everything. So at the moment, Google is doing a lot of stuff, and, whether that's good or bad, it's a certain thing to discuss. And because it's in its beta phase at the moment, what I find is that it's mostly all my techie friends who are on Google+. So hardly anyone from my Facebook is on Google+, because they are very comfortable with Facebook and, they don't want to leave it. Whereas all my Twitter followers and who I follow, they're all like my professional learning network, and they're much more enthusiastic about sort of emerging technologies. So they're all on Google+. So what I've got now is basically my entire Twitter PON is on Google+, and they post the same things on Google+ and on Twitter. So at the moment, I don't really check Google+ as much as I do check Twitter and Facebook for that reason. So that's basically a summary of Google+, and I think, there is definitely potential for more things to come in terms of Google+, and I think it is something to watch out for because I think it is a little bit easier to use than Facebook, but at the moment they need to get a big critical mass to move from Facebook into Google+ before it becomes as mainstream as Facebook. So I hope that made sense, and I hope you learned something, and so I'm looking forward to listening to everyone else's social